Incoming transmission. Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Mass Effect Andromeda, where we just finished the vault on EOS. We
detecting above normal radiation levels.
now gonna make our way towards the settlement location. And I don't have red on the map. I think I already scanned him. Is there... Okay, I see here. We can climb because we need to go up, up, up. Okay. Let me just check the map. Is there okay, we have to go this way. And I think, you know what, I'm gonna make a waypoint over here. Like that. I want to check that monolith again, because if you remember last time when we were there, our character said that there was somebody there, a lost colonist. Now I want to double check if this was a glitch and was actually regarding the guy that we found in the camp or not. It may well be a colonist over there and I just missed it. So I just want to do a quick double check. Should be safe and nobody in there. And we're also anyway just a jump away towards the colony site.
Radiation within safe levels.
Okay. Scanning time was somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. That the game... Okay. What beeped? Ah, okay. This was to be scanned. Okay, nothing here for now.
Lexi, found another colonist. So many. Alright, send me their information.
Okay, so there is a colonist here. Oh, is that the one? I think so. Yep.
Pavlov, Amira S. Got it. Thanks, Ryder.
Okay. So there was actually a colonist here, not just... Is this gonna give us... No, I don't see... giving us any research. Not even the Redmond, the pillars.
I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
Yes, right. So I don't think we need to bother scanning any more stuff around here. Where was the nomad? Oh, that far away? I thought we left it closer. Oops. Right, so we need one more colonist. But for now... feeder stick, I think. Come on, we can squeeze through here. There we go. I thought for a second we chose the wrong spot, not the right spot, to jump down
Cat
here.
ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that... Drac?
Oh. Oh, hey Drac. Right, Kawabanga. Okay, where are they? Oh, in safe conditions. Okay, how many more? town.
About time you joined the party.
Oh, and we leveled up.
That fight was fun.
Yeah.
You're telling me.
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
Oh, it seems we work well together. Also, that fight was a bit short, not a lot of enemies, but, you know, still fun.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still,
Thank
something
you.
tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
It's
This is gonna be
that
great.
way.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
Maybe more than a little.
Okay. First we have some fluorite. And it's back to radiation time. Okay. Get more here. And right. I would say let's establish the outpost.
Life support at 100%.
Thank you, Sam.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
Wait, why?
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With
Oh.
current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
Okay. Any opinions?
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call, but research is no good if we're dead. Military.
Joe?
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Well, yeah, Liam made a good point. If you don't understand how things work here, then we're kind of blind. But Cora made a better opinion, to be honest. Because, yeah, we can focus on science. Science, yeah, we can make weapons after that if need be and all that. But if we can't defend the outposts properly, then there's no science. That's the thing. So that's why I'm kind of inclined to go to military, to like EOS to be like the hub for military operations and training and all that. And then the rest we can make them scientific outposts and all that. So I think I'm gonna go with military, because we can't let the cat get the upper hand.
A military outpost. We defend our own against the cat, or anyone else.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
And here they come.
Andromeda Initiative. This is Ryder. Pathfinder. EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Well, it wasn't just my efforts, it was a team effort.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. Eos is far from golden, but now it's defensible. Arguing that choice will come later. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
I mean, yeah, she was right to be cautious, because the resources were thin, but that's a sudden change of, you know, of mood from her. So what's the catch here?
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption.
Indeed.
The reality rider? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point. From the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success.
Of course.
We all want the initiative to succeed. But after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware. That's all.
I don't know, I do find her just as manipulative, to be honest.
Watch out for everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine.
I know what I came here to be. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Of course he is.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Right, where are we? Oh, we're on top. Okay, time to check out our new settlement. Okay, and we have our ship over there. Can I?
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
No, I can't remember which was
Life
the
support is back online.
holster, but apparently she did that automatically. Good. Right, first building. Who's here? Yale. Isn't that about it? Pretty sure we're gonna have side quests around here. Actually, the map. Yeah, we have one side quest here. We have a memory trigger over there, and a person which I can't select. So I have one side quest there, one there, and the rest nothing new for now. Okay, are you settling in?
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Came to what?
Pathfinder?
Yale?
Pathfinder?
What do you mean, sorry it came to this? Guess maybe we'll find out later. Okay, so that's the first building. Ooh, we have some turrets over here. But yeah, I think I still stand by my decision to have it a military outpost. Because if we can't defend, then we can't research. Okay. Hyperion model. Yes, ships. Activate. Congrats. Hey Connor, heard about the new position. Prodromos just gained one hell of a businesswoman. They're lucky to have you. If we ever find ourselves on the Nexus at the same time, I'm buying you a drink to celebrate. Vetra. And Ryder, I know you're going to get nosy and read this. Hi. Okay, guilty as charged. At least the game knows. We're gonna do that. Because that's the idea of exploration, right? I think I got this. Yes. Let's scheme on this side. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we have a container. Not a lot of people to talk around. So far, we had what? A terminal and a container? Like 3 houses? Or buildings? Hey Kim, can I talk with you? Oh, yes I can. Supply officer.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though I hear you've got Vetra Nix keeping you well stocked.
Oh.
You know Vetra?
I worked with her on the Nexus in those days of chaos. But I need ground under my feet, and soon hopefully trade will flourish on Eos.
So this was Connor that we just read. So why Andromeda?
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the ground explorer. I fill out requisition forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... still... Ask me another time.
Yeah. Well, after 600 years, for sure everybody you knew and cared about, they're kinda... very much gone. Depending if you knew Asari or Krogan, so maybe they might still be around.
Is Eos trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
And what's the situation with the supply?
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that isn't enough for a home. Providing the rest is my responsibility. Feeding a whole barracks of soldiers. This should be fun.
Yep. And how do you know Vetra?
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Ah, Vetra. You're lucky to have her. Few weathered the mutiny on the Nexus as gracefully. The mutineers tried to convince her to join them. She refused, yet many of them are still her contacts and allies.
Smart.
If Vetra Nix has advice for you, I'd listen.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. See you later.
See you later.
Be well, come back again.
Well, if you have an option to buy stuff or sell, yes. If not... yep, hey. You didn't have a name. Right. Ah, here's the merchant. Sell all salvage. Confirm trade. And... yeah, for now we're gonna have to... check my stuff on the research. Okay, first terminal. No messages. Got it. Second terminal. Farm request for Darket Tier 1. Number 28. Making the request again, Bradley. I know it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be second wave. But I want a trail so that when all this calms down in a few years, we can get proper outraged about how long it took to reunite families. Especially ones hurt during the Site 1-2 mess. You know, broken promise is a thing, right? Requesting the deployment of Darket Tier 1 W84 Crispin, Exo Studies Specialist. Reason: she's an asset that will help viability. She's also my daughter. Sure. Okay, we need to speak with Addison on the Nexus. Right.
Prodromos
Ground
reports their
is-
defenses are online.
The Ket don't pull their punches. With colonists on the line, neither can we.
Try
Indeed.
chatting with some soldiers at Prodromos. They're a straight-faced bunch.
Well, we need to make sure, like I said, we are properly protected. Otherwise, we can just, you know, lay down and wait for the end. Okay, scratchpad. Login Chief Engineer Kane Fox. This file is filled with sketches, annotations, and exploded schematic views. Many are focused on combined road monorail network for EOS, showing several different but brilliant designs. Always good to be back to your standby when I need to think. Underneath are several doodles showing elegant redesigns of the Nexus tram system map. Posted to one side are a number of downloaded statistics on predicted population growth over the next century. Got a baseline. Bradley's always good for the numbers. Adjoining the statistics is a blocked out simplistic drawing of Prodromos, dotted lines showing expansion, with detailed sketches of water and sewage lines underground, wireless power routers, and the flow of foot traffic. Sloppy, but it's a start. On the other side is a sketch of a Pathfinder helmet with downloaded notes on material testing and safety regulation. Design fundamentals look sound, no need to worry. Key. Hey from the Nexus. Fox, how is it there? I heard Bradley has things up and running smoothly. Reading is fundamental, guys. Anyway, any of you guys could do it. Tell me about EOS. It's boring here, so I have to live vicariously through you. As for the advice you asked for, just be yourself. I know how you get when you're nervous. This special lady will like you a lot more if you just relax. You got this, buddy. Good luck. Alice. Aw, so sweet. Right. Are you okay?
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, too. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer at your service.
Okay. What made you come to Andromeda?
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
That's a good enough reason. So, what do you do exactly?
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
True. Yes, I'll attest to that. So, what else can you tell me about EOS, or what do you know?
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The Remnant are a wild card, but I hear you almost have that solved, which is amazing. And you found us a good site here. I think EOS is really going to be special.
Yeah, let's hope so. What about other colleagues?
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll see you later.
Bye, Fox.
Bye. Stay safe out there.
You too. Okay. Oh, hello. Scan this. Not sure I didn't get any research data, but let's have it scanned. Right, so we're finished with this building. I think for now we're just gonna be an episode with us going around and talking with people. Right, somebody called after me. Nope, Not you.
Pathfinder.
Whatever your name is, because you're unnamed, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna go around and say colonist. Right, that should be Bradley. My voice.
Hello there.
Right, let's activate the terminal first. Dictation log. Scientific Director Henley Abrams. How? What technology can do this so quickly? Neutralizing the radiation in the atmosphere without dramatic storm effects. Shit, the opposite. The world has gone calm as a summer day. That's unprecedented control over atmospheric pressure, gas mixture, temperature. What else? And where's the interaction? Pause break. Miss the dogs. Walking them in the Shuttleport Park always helped me think through these problems. Forget side effects too. I should get a dog. Are there dogs? Pause break. We got damn lucky with the conditions here. This is comparable to sea level Earth. Eos is drier, but within limits. Moisture is binding into the desert plants and soil. More now, since the vault. Points to a species with the same air mix, temperature, gravitational comfort levels as us? Or is there another reason? Can't predict intent from results. Pause break. Maybe Ryder's the one to figure out why. The how? That's my department now. Lucky old Henley. You wanted bigger things. You sure got them now. Right. Response to working together from Thur and Kandros from Henley Abrams. Appreciate you reaching out despite our differences. I still have concerns about conducting military research at our first civilian outpost though. The fact that you'd potentially have classified prototype weaponry in the same locations as families trying to raise crops doesn't seem to fit our mission. I've prepared a proposal for additional safety measures in the labs and storage facilities. I'd also like my own staff to oversee any experiments done here. For anything else, I'm sure you and Bradley can negotiate. Even if I don't entirely trust this direction, I trust him and you. Henley Abrams. Yeah, I know it kinda doesn't fit the mission, but again, if we can protect ourselves, what's the point of research? If we can put it to good use. Can talk to you.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
No, it still matters.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
No worries. But yeah, why not teach that history? Hey?
Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Henley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. Since we're
Good title.
prioritizing military defenses, we may be asking that question for a while. But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
Right. So, what do you think about the military presence?
How do you feel about EOS having a military outpost?
Honestly, I don't like it much. This isn't what the initiative's for, is it? We need to study EOS, understand the remnant tech, but our budget's earmarked for military research.
Yeah. So, are the conditions more okay now on EOS?
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
I don't believe so. Sadly, our equipment is tuned for incoming enemies, not watching the skies. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
And what do you think about Bradley?
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
Okay, good to know. I'll talk to you later.
I've gotta go.
Keep up the good work.
I should go. Right, wait, there's something here. That was just the light. Cora? Where are you off to? Don't you run on me. Okay, we got this. Actually, yes. We have this upstairs, and I think... yeah, we have this door down here as well.
Pathfinder, over here.
Yes, just a second. Secure com, Nexus Prodromos messages. To Director 10 from Bradley. 10. Appreciate the personal interest, but my people are getting twitchy with all the messages you're sending them. I'd like their minds on the job, not being under a microscope. Addison's the one I call. I get it, Site 1 and 2 are still raw for us too, but Prodromos isn't the same. No better way to prove that than to let us do our jobs. Give them space, and I'll give you all the footage you need to make it play well back on the Nexus. Agreed? Bradley. Post-deployment block party to all Prodromos personnel from Bradley. Everyone. Initial setup went by the books and were operational in record time. Be proud. I am. Now that the first deployment wave is in, I'm giving the all clear to break into the good stuff. We got a new colony to toast, and some lost friends to say goodbye to. Lights go down and drinks raise up at 8 o'clock in the evening. I forgot how to say this in military terms. Oops. 2000s or something like that, I think would be. Right. What do you want? You have a quest for me?
Pathfinder.
Yes, no?
Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to.
Okay.
I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Prodromos.
Yeah.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Okay, so what's this about Ket activity?
Any trouble with the Ket?
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So some uptick in hostility was to be expected. We're well positioned to repel them, thanks to the added security. But the rest of the planet is another matter. Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
What? Export. Anywho, what can you tell me about yourself?
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
Okay, what was your home planet?
Where do you launch out of?
The pale blue dot, Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog smell after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
Yeah, I would say maybe convenience.
Things were easier. So much already built. We get to do it all again. For good or bad, I guess.
Better get it right.
Yep. Did you have any family trouble, or...
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't, but still. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Could have been a good or rough reason for me to stay.
I don't know. I liked where I was. There were other things that brought us here.
Not me. Eyes on distant stars. Always have been.
Another time.
Of course.
Well, another time
Can I help you?
is now, because we still have two things to talk about. One regarding viability.
Thoughts on how the outpost is doing? The planet?
Stellar. We keep it up, we'll make this world look like the brochures.
Nice. What's your opinion about Bradley?
Thoughts on your boss?
The old man. He's pretty tied into what happens here. I just pick up the day-to-day scraps. He's been real useful with the added security. Knows how to talk military. I hope he's proud. Feels like he's proud.
Okay, was that
Another time.
a bit of sarcasm? Might have been. Okay, we finished here. Let's jump up here. I haven't had my scanner out, actually. Anything on the backside that you should know about? No, not really. I think we should be like kind of halfway done with the buildings and exploring Prodromos. Okay, we have a doctor over here. We have a terminal over here. Okay, response, Victor Carson. Mr. Josephs, I find it troubling that you think I could be swayed from my duty by an offer of credits. I understand Victor Carson is a friend of yours, but that's hardly an adequate reason to release him from cryostasis and send him to Prodromos. Beyond that, from what I hear, you two are a disaster waiting to happen. I know all about the prank you and Mr. Carson pulled on Everett before the journey on to Helios. Victor Carson will be released from stasis when I see fit, and assigned to an outpost that best suits his skill set. And if I hear you've gone over my head and spoken to Edison about this, you'll have me to answer to. Administrator Breca. Okay. Case notes. Dr. Ramirez, number 24. Symptoms, conditions. Acute insomnia, claustrophobia. Details. On examination, no organic underlying cause. Apparently suffered a mechanical failure when coming out of stasis that locked her in the pod. Clearly a psychosomatic case, but symptoms are acute. Prescribed tetravoxine and VR's post-stasis therapy. Next appointment in 2 weeks. Personal notes. I'm seeing several cases of post-stasis anxiety and other related conditions. The techie solved a lot of the physical effects of long-term stasis, but we're clearly seeing the psychological effects run a lot deeper. People just aren't designed to be turned off for too long. Should talk with Hanley about the long-term research initiative. We're first for a lot of things. Okay, case notes, Dr. Ramirez, number 76. Symptoms, conditions. Multiple leg fractures. Details. Patient lost his grip and fell during maintenance work on the roof. Jump jets failed to fire. Compound fractures to the right leg. Severe sprains to left ankle. Ugh. Patients showed an allergic reaction to anesthetic, so I borrowed August and a couple of engineers to hold number 76 down while I set the legs. Application of foam cast and appropriate analgesia followed. Personal notes. Nosy day, but hopefully an object lesson the rest of the outpost about jump jet maintenance. Patient is healing nicely. Should be falling off roofs again in a week. I kind of felt this one because I had my left ankle sprained when I was really little, and boy, that was annoying to fall asleep. I was barely able to fall asleep because if I moved just a little, I had a lot of pain in the ankle. Luckily, no broken leg, but still. Ramirez.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
And you seem cheery. What made you come to Andromeda?
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, he suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
Okay. So how's life on Eos?
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
Reminds me of my Alliance days. These soldiers look so young, but they're eager. We know we'll make these work.
And your clinic is okay?
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
I mean, don't stare into the sun. I thought that was logical. Anything else on Bradley, though?
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
Yeah, that should be enough. Right, I'll see you later.
Leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
Can't exactly promise that, unfortunately. Considering that we have to go explore and get into fights. But I have Sam with me. Should be okay. Right, one last building over here on this side. We still have the other side as well. Oh, okay. So on this building. Okay, I think there's some minerals on that side. Let's get the memory trigger. I think the other side quest was on that side.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Got it. Right,
Mayor
Bradley.
Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Yep, and keep me posted as often as possible.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I think we met all of them. Not sure about Abrams. Not sure if he's actually on the other side. But yeah, don't dismiss their efforts.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet. But that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Yep, just look towards the future.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival.
True.
Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Okay, thank you for that.
Nexus, Pathfinder. Prodromos will have more going on when you come back later.
Can we talk more?
Nexus must be waiting, Pathfinder. Relax. There will be more for you on Eos after you get back.
Yes, but... what can you tell me about your history?
Tell me about yourself.
August Bradley, retired from the Alliance. I keep the discipline, but not so much the doctrine. I joined the initiative because it's a frontier. Not a lot of those left. Not that you can reach on my pension anyway.
Any family?
A niece on Earth. We didn't talk after my sister passed.
That's unfortunate.
It's a shame we drift apart like that.
Yes, well, we stay out of people's grief.
Yeah, we both lost family.
My father, your sister. Sounds like we've both lost a lot.
We stay out of people's grief, Pathfinder.
What is that? Stay out of people's grief? You've said it before.
Shit, that's right. You didn't have the block leader death talk. The thing is, you and your father, not unique, just recent. Every initiative species, except maybe Asari and Krogan, went into cryo with friends and family and woke up knowing they were all dead. Everything we build begins with that. The unsaid start to the initiative.
Yeah.
So yeah, we stay out of people's grief.
I mean, yeah, kinda it's based in denial.
I don't think denying it is the best choice.
True.
Didn't say deny, I said stay out. We all have to own how we deal with it. What's that old saying? Children with dead parents think everything is possible and nothing is safe. That seems like it fits anyone in the initiative. Or maybe everyone.
True. Anywho, why Prodromos?
What's behind naming the outpost Prodromos?
It means forerunner. Languages bore the shit out of me, but we voted fair. That ownership is key to the initiative. That's how you convince a bunch of civilians to jump galaxies. As long as we meet our obligations to the Nexus, what we build and how we organize, we get to figure it out.
Nice. So, what do you have against the Nexus leadership? Except
Any insights about the people running the show from the Nexus?
I only work with Addison. She's by the book. And with all the shit that happened, that's to her credit.
And the others?
I only work with Addison.
Is that like ranking or why?
So your job doesn't require the others, or do you intentionally avoid them?
The initiative was smart enough to limit the obstacles between its people and jobs that need doing. Outposts deal with Addison. She deals with the others. And I don't envy her.
Okay, got it. What else can you tell me about EOS?
Just looking for a status report. Informal, of course.
Not much to report. We're making life up as we go.
Okay, so that means maybe later we have to talk with him. How are the people holding up here?
What can you say about the Prodromos block?
I didn't train with the soldiers you called for, but they're an easy lead. And once we open up land to state claims, they'll be a solid base. Not quite gold rush, not quite land grants. Honored to lead them for as long as they need me.
Nice. I'll talk with you later
We'll talk
then.
another time.
Oh, and Pathfinder, what I said about grief, every pirate we brought to this cluster woke up with the same reality you did. Maybe think about that when shooting doesn't have to start.
That's good advice. That is if the others that we meet don't start firing at us first. Okay, you can talk.
She wants to wait for the right time and...
Trust me, there's no right time to have kids. You both want to, right?
Indeed. Right, we have another terminal. Quarantine, best practices. Well, this is redundant. Please remember that everything shipped to the landing pad, especially from off-world, rather than sealed Nexus supplies, must go through quarantine procedures via confined observation, spot testing, words, bacteriological scans, or radioactive sterilization. We are a new presence on EOS, and everything added to this ecosystem will have an effect down the line. Our job is to make sure it's a beneficial one, and strong quarantine practices will really help us out. Henley Abrams. Addendum. If anyone tries to tell me or Henley that your shipment's a special case and you don't need to bother, you'll be running quarantine twice. Bradley. Well, true. Radiation alerts for shuttle pilots. That Vault Doohickey might be clearing the atmosphere, but we still got pockets of high radiation and bad weather across the continent. Their presence update. Zones 10 to 12 are still smoking hot, but zone 8 is showing a drop. Watch your shutter's radiation shield absorption. They can take up to 100 MSV per hour safely. I don't know what's this short for. Anything more and you need to head back to for a refit. And remember that if you're carrying power cells or radiological equipment, those can throw your readings off. Make sure you're as safe as you think. Pilot McReady. Really? What's with this name? Today's flight schedule 0300 to 0400. Yes, that's always the military terms, now remembered. Night flying training sessions number 4 0700 to 0800. Morning patrol northeast 1200 to 1230s 1230s. Okay, I've butchered this one. Shuttle cleaning and refit 1400s to 1500s. Dropships, assault drills, jump jet inspection beforehand. Good. 1500s to 1600s. Afternoon patrol southwest. Cool. Right. We have 2 more buildings out here. What did I get stuck in? Okay, let's start with this one. Okay, this should be research center. And Abrams, I think, might be in this building, because I don't think we met him yet. Or I think we met him. Yeah, nobody's here, only from the terminal. Please help. This is the only way I can get the word out before someone gets killed. My work crew. They keep talking about that remnant tech. They think the initiative is lying about how dangerous it is. That a couple of electrodes in the right place could get the remnant to work for them instead. They tried before and they helped out in Medway when those remnants observers carved up Barty. But Jennings says we could live like kings if we had an army of remnant bots working and fighting for us. He's taking the whole crew to help him this time. I have to go with them. Maybe I can talk Jennings out of it. But if I can't, someone should know why we didn't come back. Okay.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned Medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Right. So that means we have side quest over here. And I think we're gonna investigate this really quickly. Wait, hold up. Oh, and we have another side quest around here. I guess we can travel there. It's a bit more safe. Let's go back really quick to the med bay to see if we can find quickly some information, and then afterwards we're just gonna end it here because it's already over the time that I wanted to have the episodes, like 30 to 40 minutes tops. I know the previous one was a long one.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Of course. We're gonna get more data here. Maybe these guys went into the unexplored areas where we have the other side quest as well. would be nice. Right, and oh, you have a data pad here. Work rosters, week 2. Water Courts Repair, Kane Fox, Lorelei Smith, Matthew Kineson. Attachment. Weather monitoring device setup. Axel Jennings, team leader Sal Varex, Jamie Kasparek. Okay, that's pretty much
Work
it.
rosters. That data pad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Oh, it's right here. I think we can squeeze this one as well, since it's close. Because I kind of want to have the next episode focus more on Nexus and all the rest. If this part right here takes a bit more longer or sends us to another place, then yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here and continue in the next part. Right.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind.
Okay, what do we have here?
Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the 4 giants.
Okay, that interrupted all of the sudden. Yeah, okay, we have to go over there. Let's fast travel there.
Much. I suppose I liked London?
Good choice.
Let's see how far is this.
Hostiles ahead!
Where?
Who do? Who don't?
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
Oh, it's actually timed. Okay, so I can end it here. The episode. We need to go after them. Got it. Got it, game. Thank you.
Help us! Please!
This is an interesting... Wait, we haven't explored this one, right?
Here they come!
Ah, okay. I was surprised why I was thinking... This is new. Okay, let's try to flank, I guess. Drop down already. Right. Well, he didn't make it. Can I scan something? This is new. Yes. Right. With whom do I talk? Hello? Okay, what was the person to talk with? Guys? Don't tell me it's bugged. There we go.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out?
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
Well, we kinda know what we're doing.
I have a super intelligent AI and enough experience with the remnant to be careful.
Jennings, this isn't working. We tried.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Sure. Well, you made a good point as well. Right, and apparently we have enemies around. That's a decent amount of experience. But hold up. Yeah, we had this one here actually that we explored, I think. Not this one. So we still have some stuff. We got 100 research points out of that. Is there a way we can get in here, or nothing else I can scan? Might be a chest somewhere. We have a container here. Right. Anywho, I'm gonna leave it here. Probably I'm gonna go around really quickly to see if there's any other chests or something around here. And we're gonna continue next time, where probably we're gonna have to go back to the Nexus. For now, there's nothing else around here to do for now. And we'll see how angry or happy the people are that we made this military outpost. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this part, guys. And as always, and don't forget to take care.